Most people think being nice is always a good thing. After all, that's what we're taught growing up. Share your toys, help people, be kind, treat others the way you want to be treated. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with any of that. The problem starts when being nice becomes more important than being honest, because those two things aren't always the same. Think about it. How many times have you agreed to something you didn't actually want to do? Maybe a friend asked you for a favor. Maybe someone wanted your help. Maybe you were invited somewhere you had no interest in going. But instead of saying no, you said yes. Not because you wanted to, but because you didn't want to disappoint them. At first, it doesn't seem like a big deal. It's just one favor, just an hour, or a small sacrifice. But those little moments add up. Eventually, people stop asking if you're available, they're just assuming that you are. Here's something I wish more people understood. Kind people don't usually get taken advantage of because they're weak. They get taken advantage of because they're predictable. People know you'll say yes or you apologize first, and maybe you put their needs before your own. So without even realizing it, they begin expecting it. Now, to be fair, not everyone is trying to use you. Most people aren't evil, they're just simply used to the version of you that never says no. Which brings us to the biggest misunderstanding about kindness. A lot of people think that setting boundaries make them selfish, but in reality, it doesn't. Imagine you had a friend who only called you whenever they needed something. Something like money or assignments or whenever they need a ride or even advice. But the moment you needed them, they're not even there, they just disappeared. Would you call that a friendship? So why do we accept relationships when we're always the one giving? Real friendships aren't built on guilt, they're built on respect, and respect goes both ways. The first time you start setting boundaries, some people won't like it. They'll tell you you've changed, they'll say that you're acting differently, and they are right. You are different. You're finally respecting your own time, and the people who truly care about you will understand. The people who only liked how useful you were probably won't. And as painful as that sounds, it's actually a good thing because it shows you who values you and who only valued you when you could do something for them. One of the biggest regrets people have isn't being too rude, it's spending years trying to make everyone happy, only to realize they forgot about themselves. You weren't born to solve everyone's problem. You were not born to carry everyone's emotion, and you definitely weren't born to earn love by constantly sacrificing your own happiness. Being kind is a beautiful thing. The world needs more kind people, but kindness without boundaries eventually becomes self-neglect. You can help people without feeling responsible for everyone. You can say no without feeling guilty. You can care about them while still caring about yourself, because at the end of the day, the goal was never to stop being nice. The goal is to stop believing that being nice means you always have to come first. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is finally choosing yourself.